Sneaker culture has grown in recent years. The current size of the U.S. sneaker resale market is currently at $2 billion. By 2030, many believe that it could hit $30 billion. And because of this, some even think that it's an alternative asset class just like art, real estate, and hedge funds. If you think spending $500 on a pair of sneakers online is already crazy enough, just wait until you hear about our list. In this video, we'll feature the top 10 most expensive sneakers ever sold. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars and even millions on a pair of sneakers. Let's get to it. Number 10. Back to the Future 2 Nike Mag, $63,973. At number 10, we have the Nike Mag. It first made its appearance on Back to the Future 2 when it was worn by Marty McFly. Since then, it has captured the imagination of viewers in the 80s, thinking that we'd have self-lacing shoes after 30 years. The Nike Air Mag was first released in 2011 and then in 2016. And yes, it comes with a self-lacing tech bringing to life movies' vision of the future. Given the cult following of the Back to the Future franchise, these sneakers were sold for $63,973. Number 9. Drake's Air Jordan 12 OVO, $100,000. Next on our list is the Air Jordan 12 OVO. Available in white and gold colorway, these Air Jordan 12 sneakers were used during Drake's Summer 16 concert tour along with Future and Young Thug and Kanye. When it was released, the Air Jordan 12 OVO was selling for $225. However, there was a pair that was sold for $100,000. The shoes that were sold for six figures came from a fan who received the Air Jordan 12 OVO for free during a Toronto Raptors game in 2014. The game happened to be a Drake extravaganza night. However, there are no details regarding the seller or the buyer. The pair that sold for $100,000 wasn't even signed by Drake or Jordan. Maybe it was simply a sneaker collector who had the money to burn. As for the seller, we couldn't blame him for selling the pair for six figures. Number 8. Air Jordan 12 Flu Game, $104,765. Next on our list is another Air Jordan 12, but this time around, this is the Air Jordan 12. In size 13 with its black and red colorway, it's a Jordan memorabilia that every MJ fan would want to go for. It's the actual Air Jordan 12 worn by His Airness during the actual Flu Game. On top of that, it was signed by Michael Jordan himself. It was Game 5 of the 1997 NBA Finals between the Bulls and the Jazz. MJ entered the court suffering from stomach flu, no thanks to the pizza he ate the night before. So how did the shoes end up in auction? That's where the story becomes even more interesting. The shoes were sold by Preston Truman. Truman, in 1997, was working as a ball boy for the Jazz. Truman said that he asked Jordan himself for the sneakers before the game began, and from there, the rest is history. These shoes were sold for $104,765. Number 7. 100mm Buscemi Diamond, $132,000. Next is the 100mm Buscemi Diamond. It is the type of shoes that will only be worn by a celebrity. As the name suggests, the 100mm Buscemi Diamond comes with real diamonds. With a clean white colorway, these shoes shine bright with its 11.5 karat diamonds. On top of that, it was also designed with real 175-gram 18-karat gold. It wasn't exactly every day that John Buscemi is making sneakers. It was part of an art project where Buscemi experimented with sneakers. Given the intricacy of the shoe's design, each sneaker took 20 hours to make. His inspiration came from classic luxury handbags. When Buscemi and his wife separated for a while, he said that he dreamt of using his wife's bag and turning it into sneakers. And since the bag he was dreaming of slicing up had a lock, he had used it as an inspiration for his 100mm Buscemi Diamond sneakers. The 100mm Buscemi Diamond sneakers has a value of $132,000. Number 6. Converse Fast Breaks worn by His Airness in 1984, $190,000. For decades, Michael Jordan has been with Nike. As a duo, Nike and Michael Jordan contributed so much to the sneaker culture that we know today. But during his early years, Jordan was seen wearing Converse shoes. In the 1984 Olympics, Jordan laced up with a pair of Converse Fast Breaks. These shoes were then given to the son of the Olympic team's physician, with Jordan's signature found on both shoes, written in red ink. The Fast Breaks worn by Jordan in 1984 were then auctioned and went for $190,000. Aside from the fact that it's worn and autographed by Jordan that's not from Nike, These are the last pair of shoes that the young Michael Jordan wore in a game as an amateur. Number 5. Charlotte Hornets Foundation's Air Jordan 1 Retro High, $250,000. At number 5, we have an Air Jordan 1 designed by Michael Jordan himself. The Jordan 1 Retro Charlotte Hornets Foundation sneakers first got the attention of the public when it was first seen in February 2019. It was then released in time for Michael Jordan's 56th birthday. Another reason the sneakers were released was to celebrate Charlotte hosting the 2019 All-Star events. With only 300 pairs made, this comes as a unique catch for many sneaker collectors. Now, another thing that makes it even more in demand was the fact that of the 300 pairs, 65 were auctioned. 10 were made available through a raffle. The shoes were available in either black or white dominant colorways. It comes with a silver NBA All-Star hang tag, plus a unique tongue inspired by the 90s NBA All-Star logo. A pair was sold for $250,000. Yes, $250,000 for the rare Air Jordan 1. The good news is that the proceeds went straight to the Charlotte Hornets Foundation. Number 4. Air Jordan Retro Kobe Pack, Air Jordan 3 and Air Jordan 8, $800,000. Next on our list is the Air Jordan Retro Kobe Pack. One of the players who Jordan considered one of the best aside from himself is Kobe Bryant. In 2002-2003, brands were looking to sign Bryant after his contract with Adidas ended. Jordan Brand was among those brands. Jordan Brand gave Kobe a pair of both Air Jordan 3 and Air Jordan 8 designed in LA Lakers colorways. In 2016, in commemoration of Kobe's 20 years in the NBA, the Jordan Brand released replicas of the Air Jordan 3 and Air Jordan 8. Both shoes come with a white upper made of upper plus gold and purple accents. The Kobe Pack was sold for an absurd $800,000. Number 3. Nike Airship worn by Michael Jordan, $1.47 million. At number 3, we have the most expensive Jordan-worn shoes sold at auction. This is the Nike Airship worn by MJ himself. A collector paid $1,472,000 for these sneakers via Sotheby's Las Vegas in October 2021. So what's the story behind the Nike Airship? The Airship was the first shoes that Jordan used when he signed with Nike in 1984. Bruce Kilgore made a few changes to the Air Force One that came out 2 years before the Airship. Jordan played in the Nike Airship when he made his NBA debut on October 26, 1984. These Nike Airship shoes sold for more than $1 million when the shoes were used by Jordan on his 5th game for the Chicago Bulls on November 1, 1984. Number 2. Kanye West prototype of Nike Air Yeezy 1, $1.8 million. Kanye West is a known figure among sneakerheads. The Kanye-designed Nike Air 1 Yeezy prototype is the second most expensive sneakers ever sold in history. Worn during the 2008 Grammy Awards, the Nike Air Yeezy 1 prototype was sold for $1.8 million via Sotheby's. Rares, known as a social investing platform that allows people to invest in rare sneakers, bought the pair. Aside from the fact that it was designed and worn by Kanye himself, the prototype was considered an unofficial launch by Kanye in the sneaker industry. Even if his partnership with Nike didn't last, then going with Adidas in 2013, there's no denying that his collaboration with Nike was a success. Number 1. Solid Gold OVO X Air Jordans, $2 million. Now, let's get to the most expensive shoes ever sold on our list. The most expensive sneakers ever sold are the Solid Gold OVO X Air Jordans. Drake spent $2 million on these shoes. As the name suggests, it's made of solid gold and was designed by Matthew Senna. However, these sneakers are more of a fixture in Drake's collection room rather than something that he'd wear on the street. Each shoe weighs more than 50 pounds each and contains 24 karats solid gold. Did you like our list? Would you spend thousands of dollars on sneakers if money is not an issue? Let us know in the comments section below.